What if everything you've been told about female attraction is only half the truth? In the next few minutes, you'll discover the hidden psychological patterns that many men completely overlook. And once you understand them, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. Let's be honest. There are certain things many women secretly appreciate in a man, even if they rarely admit them openly. Sometimes they avoid talking about these preferences because they worry about how they might sound or how others could judge them. They may enjoy confidence, but not arrogance. They appreciate attention, but only when it comes from someone they genuinely respect. Interestingly, some of the qualities they claim to dislike can, in the right context, become surprisingly attractive. In this discussion, we're going to explore several psychological patterns that are often associated with attraction. This isn't about disrespect, manipulation, or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about understanding certain aspects of human behavior and why confidence, emotional strength, and authenticity can leave a lasting impression. Most men spend years listening only to what women say they want, while overlooking the behaviors they naturally respond to. That gap between words and actions often creates confusion. Attraction is influenced by many emotional and psychological factors, and understanding them can help you communicate more effectively instead of relying on guesswork. The goal isn't to control anyone. It's to become a more confident, emotionally balanced version of yourself. One of the strongest qualities many women notice is calm, confident leadership. Even highly independent women often appreciate a man who knows what he wants and is comfortable making decisions. This doesn't mean controlling someone or taking away their choices. Instead, it means creating a sense of certainty and direction. When you confidently suggest a place to go, take initiative during uncertain situations, or remain calm under pressure, you communicate reliability. That sense of stability can be reassuring because it allows the other person to relax instead of carrying every responsibility alone. The key difference is that real leadership never comes from force or ego. It comes from inner confidence. A man who constantly asks for permission, seeks approval for every decision, or avoids taking initiative may unintentionally create more emotional pressure instead of reducing it. True confidence is quiet. It allows someone to feel safe because they trust your judgment without feeling controlled. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus suggested, what matters most is not what happens around you, but how you respond to it. Calmness and certainty often speak louder than words. Another important part of attraction is playful teasing. Many men fall into one of two extremes. They're either overly serious or completely distant. Healthy teasing creates a balance between those extremes. Light-hearted jokes, playful banter, and confident humor can create emotional energy that ordinary compliments rarely achieve. When you tease someone with warmth instead of cruelty, you're showing that you're comfortable enough to be yourself and that you don't feel intimidated. Playful teasing works because it creates memorable emotional moments. It breaks predictable conversations and keeps interactions interesting. More importantly, it demonstrates confidence and social awareness. A woman can usually tell the difference between someone who's joking to create connection and someone who's trying to insult or embarrass her. Real teasing says, "I enjoy talking with you," while mockery sends the opposite message. The goal is always to make her smile, not to make her feel uncomfortable. Attraction also grows when both people have their own independent lives. People naturally value things they invest effort into, and that applies to relationships as well. When a man is constantly available every minute of the day, immediately responds to every message, and rearranges his entire schedule for someone else, he may unintentionally remove any sense of mystery. On the other hand, someone who has goals, hobbies, responsibilities, and fulfilling life naturally becomes more interesting because his attention is genuinely valuable. This doesn't mean playing games or pretending to be busy. Artificial distance is easy to recognize. Instead, it means building a meaningful life that doesn't revolve around seeking someone else's approval. When your time is spent pursuing your purpose, your confidence grows naturally, and people often become more attracted to that sense of direction. As Marcus Aurelius reminded us, we have control over our own minds and our own actions. A life built around purpose naturally creates confidence that others can feel without you ever having to prove it.